Good morning, everyone who is in Australia, which is probably just me. Hello to everyone else. I'm here with Freyaspirit. Say hi, Freya.
Hello, hello.
We're going to be casting some RSL round of 16 and maybe if we're lucky round of 8 action, probably just round of 16 though. So let's jump into the first game about winning.
One game from the round of 24 too.
Which one? Because I inquired and they said it's already been done.
Let's see. It was Camo versus Shaggykiwi.
Oh,
Has that been done?
Alright, well, we will do that then, but let's jump into round 16 first, because I have the replays for that one. And don't worry, this match isn't contingent on Camo versus Shaggykiwi. I assume that one was done, but I guess it's not.
We will check to see if Pancake Princess did that.
Well, I'll download them anyway in the meantime. But the lobby is up for the game we have.
What is the password?
2? You want on my friends list?
What is the password?
2.
2. Okay.
I thought you were on my friends list, my bad.
Yeah, you should be.
Oh, Blizzard. Blizzard again. Always Blizzard. Alright, our first best of 5 of the day. In the top right, we have Berrygoround in the red, and the bottom left in the blue. It's ElPinguino, so it's going to be good old PvZ here. I believe Berrygoround 3-0'd his previous opponent, so he's probably looking pretty strong.
Yeah, this should be exciting, and this is on Polyploid, which is a huge map.
Yes, interesting.
Real potential for macro games.
I assume the Zerg was lobbying for this one, right? Because the first one is by mutual agreement, isn't it?
Or bans, but every game that we've seen so far has been mutual agreement.
Why would Protoss agree to play on this map? It's so big. Zerg has a lot of freedom to expand, I feel like. And sometimes they can get a very good defensive setup across positions. It's kind of up in the air how that's going to work out. Alright, go against Pala.
Everybody here is just playing for fun, so...
That's true, but come on, that's the point of RSL, isn't it? Normally you play for fun, then you just jump in for a little more competitive. You know, this tournament you want to try and win. That's the way I see it. At least they have a different vision.
Go for swag. Win on an unfavored map.
Oh, true. True, actually that would be good. Oh, you know, I just noticed with this wall, the pylon is, like, outside the wall. Hopefully it won't be a problem. It's just a bit of an awkward setup there. Okay, we have a overpool here. Okay, everything looks pretty normal. And a forge opening. I remember last time we were casting PvZ, it was so many gateways. Or was that when I was casting with Shroom? I don't remember. It's been a little while. Oh! He gets the probe. That's actually pretty big. Losing the probe that early is a huge deal because you really need to keep an eye on Zerg. So that's a great start for Berrygoround here.
Let's see if ElPinguino goes into something sneaky like a Ling All-In or a 3-Hatch Hydra.
I mean, I would think a 3-Hatch Hydra would be you know, a very good thing when your opponent's blind, especially with this awkward setup that Berrygoround's going to have with this wall. Like, actually, a Ling All-In would work very well because there's actually a gap here.
Berrygoround went Cannon before Nexus.
Yeah, I really don't know about, what do you call it, Polyploid, if you can get away with Nexus before Cannon on cross positions, because it was overpool. Thing is, ElPinguino didn't actually make any links initially, only getting 2 just now, so totally could have gone for the Nexus, but I guess it's just safety. I'm not going to complain, nothing wrong with safety.
We were under the impression that Nexus before Cannon was the most common reaction to overpull.
It depends on the spawn positions, because if Zerg wants to make 6 links and run them at you, a lot of the time they'll get at least 2 in your base, and that is not a fun time. Okay, this drone going to sneak up in here. Second scout probe comes down. I do like that move. I think it's very necessary. Oh, but is he going to lose it again? It's painful to have to lose a second probe, but you really do need that intel. Oh. Okay, there we go, he does live. Very important that you're seeing there's no layer here, because, you know, it could be 2 Atchmeter or something if you don't scout, and if that blindsides you, are so dead as Protoss. Oh, he goes down.
Almost in the way of the hatchery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Earthstone is so annoying.
That definitely explains why it's at 9, why it starts at 9 HP.
Yeah, so you can just 2-shot it, yeah. Even so, it can still slow you down a little. I imagine one day we'll see a pro game where, like, you know, a vulture's trying to flee through there or something and Earthstone blocks it and ruins its day. It's gonna happen.
There's little beautiful bits of randomness in StarCraft make it wonderful.
It's true. Alright, 2 Lings coming up here. Oh, they gotta watch out! Oh. Oh no, he's gonna lose both Lings. Ah, it's a bit unfortunate, but ElPinguino only made 2. That drone, I don't think it's getting anything done. Oh no! Rip.
Oh no!
Yeah. That's really unfortunate, but it's only 1 drone, I guess. Like, if ElPinguino can get away with this level of greed, losing 1 drone isn't gonna be too bad. Because yeah, there's literally no defense at all for ElPinguino right now. If this Zealot can sneak across the map somehow, I imagine it could do major damage. Second gas coming down pretty early. I wonder if we're going to see Mutalisks here.
Could be the lair is just about done.
Just wonder what else you get the gas so early for. Highly suspicious, don't you think?
Especially after losing the drone.
That hatch hasn't been used yet. We see Berrygoround going for a Stargate.
Good.
Looks like a pretty normal setup, although I'm intrigued by the second gate before Citadel. I wonder if this means it's going to be... like, he's not going straight for Templars, he's going to do something else, I'm not sure. Okay, the Spire is down, Spire confirmed. Yeah, I can only assume it's going to be Mutalisks with the second gas, because if you were just going for Scourge and then into 5 or 6 at Hydra, I don't think you'd take a second gas this early. Second cannon coming down for Berrygoround. There's no cannon in the main right now, but the Corsairs will be out before the Mutalisks, so he can actually come over here and have a pretty good scout before Mutalisks can even pop, actually.
There's a sunken going down the natural.
Okay. It's all well and good, but what about the third? If Protoss turned out to be doing a Citadel build when you're going Mutalisk, you have to, like, just try and defend to your utmost, but if there's nothing at the third, there's nothing to stop Zealots running in there and killing it. But luckily, it's not a Citadel build. This first Corsair is pretty crucial. Can I come across and get the scouting info?
Okay, we were about to say that was the only Corsair, but there is a second one being made.
Oh, that would be so bad if you only made 1. And we see ElPinguino actually saving up right now. It is going to be Mutalisks. Will Berrygoround pick up on that? Because you can see that the lava are all being saved up.
ElPinguino is just flat block.
Oh, right. I still believe that it'll be Mutalisk. I still believe. Oh, so many overlords being made right now. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's a good defense against the Corsair.
Is it though?
It'll prevent you from getting supply blocked as much.
Yeah, but this is just what the Corsair wants. The more overlords there are to hit, the better. Look at him go. Okay, Scourge finally being made. 1 Mutalisk being made. Because I think the lava just aren't there.
Yeah, okay, that was a bit too many overlords.
You see what I mean? Okay, Mutalisks are being made though, and 1 set of Scourge, although the thing is, the second Corsair is already out. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's in the base. Oh.
There we go.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? How? How?
It was rallied there?
No, I'm pretty sure they were trying to attack it. Scourge is just the dumbest unit ever. You think Dragoons are bad? Try using Scourge. Oh my god. Swear to god, if Scourge couldn't fly, they would never leave their own base. They're so dumb. Maybe you're right. Maybe they were just rallied. Because that was just next level Scourge stupidity. So, Berrygoround actually coming back in. I don't think that's such a good idea. Yeah, this Corsair needs to run away. Oh, there's more coming though.
Two more stairs. Oh, there's a ton of mute.
You're getting cut off?
There's a Scourge somewhere. There's one. Oh, yeah, there's one Scourge in the. Oh, the Sarah barely makes it out alive.
I don't know if I like this move to Zealots enough, because I think he has enough at home to defend that he doesn't need to buy time like this. That said, you can still potentially get damage done if you get across there.
Buys time for more Corsairs.
But did he need that time? Because I feel like he could have defended. Well, let's see. The Zealots will actually probably add a lot of damage down here now when I look at it. Oh, the Needless engaging with the Corsairs. The Corsairs are kind of caught unawares. I don't know if it's enough Corsairs.
Definitely. Doesn't look like it.
The drone's getting taken out.
Oh no.
Ooh, the one more Corsair.
This is the Corsair.
Yeah, I think that's going to take it out for sure. The drone that the third would kill, but the hatchery is pretty much untouched, and there's still Needless here to clean up. They can clean up the Summer Corsair as well. These Zealots trying to go in the natural are not going to have a good time at all. Oh my god, there's so many Needles there.
Oh, there's so many Nidas.
Yeah, I think ElPinguino has picked his chosen unit for this match.
A second Stargate is going down because of all the Nidas.
It's probably a good move at this point. Okay, well, yeah, now Berrygoround is all counted up. I gotta say that this Zealot attack, I think, puts Berrygoround in a great position. Even though he lost all his Corsairs, a lot of drones fell, and he's just had time to reinforce his defenses. So many drones being transferred in it right now, though. Oh my god, the main has like 300 minerals because of this massive transfer.
So the answer was that Zealot attack was amazing and did a lot. Bought a lot of time.
We're sending some more out. There's so many Needless though. Shame Berrygoround doesn't have Storm as well. Storm and Corsairs, and the Needless are just crying. Whoa, that's kind of insane.
Is that third Stargate?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense when you see that many Needless. I've never
First
seen
two
that.
Stargates aren't producing yet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There they are.
Well, that hatchery's getting kind of low. If these Zealots can like hide somewhere and sneak back in, they can probably take it out. Well, they're just gonna return home though. See, if Berrygoround takes out that hatchery, that's a pretty good move.
So Mira attack is coming.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not getting Carapace here because it's pretty useful to defend your overlords as well as your Needlists.
And we're surprised that Berrygoround isn't going for air +1 air.
Oh my god, he's going in here. 3 cannons and 3 Corsairs, so they're not to take out all these Needlists. Oh my god, that's so many. But the splash damage is doing huge damage. Only 2 Corsairs left. I think the Needlists get cleaned up here. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge loss.
They're fighting in range of 4 too.
Yeah. And now these Zealots kind of have free reign to come across and kill this hatchery. I don't think anything can stop them. Very aggressive by Camodaz there. If that worked out, it would have looked genius, but it certainly did not.
That was an incredibly high-risk play, especially since there could have been Archons behind it.
That's true, that would have been really bad. Okay, his Sunken's here. Gonna slow down the Zealots a little. I'm surprised they don't right click on the hatchery. They probably could get it that way. Oh, they are gonna retreat. Or are they? Ooh. Oh, no, they are retreating. Bit of indecision for Berrygoround, costing a lot of Zealot lives.
It's okay, they'll be back as Dragoons.
Yes, right. I mean, would you want to come back as Dragoon though? Would you be like, oh great, I died, now I can be a Dragoon when you're a mighty Zealot? I would much rather be a Zealot.
Depends which side of the ramp you spawn on.
That sounds like some kind of, like, you know, wise quote. It doesn't matter if you're a Dragoon unless you spawn on the wrong side of the ramp. Camodaz is out now, and finally +1 air for Camodaz is coming down. It doesn't seem like ElPinguino is transitioning to anything else, so I can only expect that these storms will be devastating. But Berrygoround did stop making Corsairs again. There are quite a few out though, so I can hardly complain about that. That's 8 Corsairs.
ElPinguino is going for an incredibly ambitious round of drones, and it looks like they're going to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, they could do a few more on the main, but they really need a 4th base if they're going to make that many more. Oh, no, maybe not. They're only up to 37. Where's that hatchery building? Oh, it's...
The natural.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was trying to find it. Oh, these Needlists need to be careful. Oh, okay. Well, they're going to come along and kill these Needlists. Oh my god. Is that the 9th Corsair? No, it's still only the 8th. Oh, I'm looking at going in here, but I don't think this is going to really be a good time.
There's 10 Corsairs. There's no way this works.
There's 10 Needlists, 10 Corsairs, right? Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, that was a slaughter. Oh my gosh.
ElPinguino continuing to make Miras and getting attacked too.
That was not a good time for those mutalisks. Like, if you really want to be going air here, like, you really just can't make ground units. Like, to counter this many Corsairs, you need something like a Devourer. I don't know how effective Plague is when they still have shields. I don't know that. Oh, the thing is, the Corsairs can come in here and kill every Overlord, and what can stop them? Even Scourge aren't really going to stop these. Oh my god.
So the third Stargate ended up being a brilliant play against the way ElPinguino was playing. Maybe Berrygoround has been intel.
This is a Zerg horror story. One day the Corsairs came and they blotted out the skies, no Overlord was safe. Still ElPinguino isn't supply block though. Oh, the Zealots in the third at the same time. But
From the drones? From the drones?
Nah. Not today.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
But all the Overlords are gonna die.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He used to kill drones, he used to kill every Overlord. They die so quickly.
And there's 2 more stairs.
He's still making more! It gets worse.
This is a control group of stairs.
Yeah, oh, there's drones. Doesn't even care about killing the drones, just want to kill everything in the air. Well, that's
there
it.
we go.
That was
GG.
Yeah? Wow. Well, that's not the kind of PvC you see every day. Nice. Second game is up. This is doing this dumb thing where it says we're already friends, so yeah, I don't think we can do anything about that for now. Alright, at 12 o'clock here in the blue, it's ElPinguino, and the bottom left in the red, it's Berrygoround, currently up 1 game, here in game 2 of this best of 5. So, nice early advantage for Berrygoround.
Very nice choice of strategy from Berrygoround.
Yeah.
We really want to see if ElPinguino is going to continue going mutas, and if Berrygoround knew something that we didn't, going the third Stargate.
Well, I think Berrygoround just saw like they were already like more than 12 mutalisks out, and just thought, well, all right, like where's your money going to be? I'll be fine without making too much ground units, because we saw the Hydras were just starting to come out at the end there, but there was just no time because so much had been invested.
That's true. Berrygoround was continuing to just pump out tons and tons of Zealots, which could have taken out any small Hydra army.
Yeah. So I think... Oh, what's this? Pylon in base. Whoa. Okay, so Berrygoround are going to go for some gates here. That's pretty spicy. This is a very difficult way to play, because you have to kind of put pressure on the Zerg, just with some Zealots, as well as trying to control where they go on the map, which is not that easy. Okay, so it's overpull for Zerg. If Zerg goes for like a hatch first against this, it's generally better actually, because you get more lava for Zerglings. But that's not to say you can't do anything with overpull. It's totally fine. It's just Zerg has to be very careful about the aggression that's going to come out from Protoss here.
At the same time, it puts a lot of onus on the Zerg to defend against 2 gate.
Yeah, it's true. Let's group them in here. See what wants to see. So the problem with Zerg here is the Overlord comes to the natural of Berrygoround, but it doesn't like know that Berrygoround's in this main, so it's just going to assume he's at the other natural. Nice block coming down here. Needs to keep that probe alive. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Low. Get out of there.
Actually, fine that the probe is dying. Like this is so worth.
I guess so. Yeah, that's so much. Wow. Actually, just going down now.
ElPinguino does not see the pylon.
Oh well, actually, ElPinguino did come towards the main here, so I think he knows. Yeah.
There it is.
Quite fortunate. Okay, so he knows exactly what he's up against. Unfortunately, the first 3 lava for the pool all turned into drones. Really need to start making Zerglings now. And there's going to be no creep for a Sunken at the natural for a long time because of that really good probe block.
And the gas is taken immediately.
Yeah. I think that's a good move because Link speed is pretty useful against this. If we look like it's going to send Drake for a third, sorry, what's that?
And Hydras.
Oh, true. Are you supposed to go like 2 base Hydra burst then? Is that the strategy? Oh, another Drake gets taken out trying to take a 1v1 fight. That's quite unfortunate because now Berrygoround has lost 2 probes without much scouting. As good as the block was, I'm still not sold on losing that first probe. I think when you get down to like 5 HP, then you just give him the hat trick because having that scouting info is so powerful.
We'll see how much whether the sunken is up in time. Because if the sunken isn't up, without the sunken is this.
What is this? Look, Berrygoround's bringing probes. This is going to be some kind of win. Okay, these Celtics, be careful. I'm losing here.
That is amazing.
Nice micro. Okay, so far Berrygoround's microing well. ElPinguino is just making circles though. But yeah, needs this sunken at the natural.
What a powerful follow-up to game 1.
Yeah, this is a great like little cheese here. But we'll see if ElPinguino can withstand. ElPinguino just wants to buy as much time as possible here. So these Lings need to avoid getting hemmed in the main, because the problem is if Protoss can like guard that choke, then Protoss can easily kill the natural, but I don't know, maybe Protoss wants more. The drone's coming out as well. Here we go. The drone's trying to drill, but they're going through the egg, unfortunately. Not able to get on top of those zealots. Probes doing really good damage here. The Lings are stuck behind the probes. Oh my gosh, they're just getting torn to pieces. The drone's not doing much at all. Winner and walking all the way through. And I think Berrygoround has this. GG.
Wow. That was a great all-in.
Yeah, wow. Didn't take him long. that was pretty cool that he kind of prepared that super aggressive strategy. And you know, like I was saying, the egg got in the way there, where the drones didn't have to go over the zealots. They took the shortest path, which went through the egg, so they didn't actually get on top of the zealots at all. So that's really unfortunate of ElPinguino, but well played by Berrygoround.
So, what do you, as ElPinguino, what are you thinking going into game 3? You just lost a pretty decent macro game. Berrygoround accomplished the greatest, and you got cheesed. 4-4.
Maybe, I don't know. Look, when I'm worried in PPC, I just do no full speed. But that's just me. Alright, the bottom left, in the blue, we have ElPinguino, maybe going for 9 full speed. In the bottom right, in the red, we have Berrygoround. Up 2 games in the best of 3, just needs 1 game to close it out. It's ElPinguino on the ropes here. What map is this? Oh, this is Aztec. Well, that's a good choice, I think.
One of the open questions about map choices are you allowed to play the same map twice, or do you need to play all 5 maps?
It seems that you are allowed to play the same map twice. Like, I thought the official word we got was that you are, which is weird to me, but like, you know, it's the rules. Them's the rules.
With Pack Rat versus Arcade, they decided to play each map once.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if both players agree. Okay, Berrygoround go for it normal.
And we guess at this level, it's all for fun. There was one game that happened in Fighting Spirit, which wasn't even in the back poll.
That seems about right. Can't get away from Fighting Spirit, can you? You know, I can give a shout out to these players. They've been red and blue this whole time, unlike certain other players we casted last time we were casting together. So it's gonna be overcool again. I mean, even if you're expecting the same cheese again, I don't know what kind of flexibility you can show, because hatch first is always a bit dicey if the probes gets there in time, which indeed it would have in this case.
If you know for sure that's coming, it's 9 hatch, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose that would be the best thing, but the problem is if it isn't the 2-gate zealot attack and Protoss doing a forge opening and is ready to defend, that's not going to be that good. That's the awkward thing. There are always counters to these cheese builds, but it's not a build you really want to be doing, unfortunately. So I'm going to go sending these drones a bit early just to make sure the block doesn't go down. But the block will go down. Oh, okay, gonna lose that probe again. Oh, okay, loses it. I mean, that really wasn't that long a block either. I guess it was alright. I really just don't like losing this probe. I feel like ElPinguino potentially punish this behavior sometime just by making a ton of lings and run them unexpectedly. Because the Berrygoround just has no intel now.
we think in this case we absolutely love the rock block even losing the probe because you're ElPinguino. You just want to piss off ElPinguino, win the mind game.
True. I mean, I've been tilted after that game too. I mean, game 1 was pretty tilting too, actually, when you think about like how many realists went in and just got melted. All about the mind games here in RSL. I was going to say CPL. We're going to encounter these circles. He's only 2.
Super standard so far. So
yeah. So
when do you need to make a second?
Sorry, you go.
What triggers needing to make a second cannon early on?
I guess if you just see more lings, or if you see like a fast ling speed, I'd probably do it as well. Because if it's gonna be like 12 lings or whatever, you really want 2 cannons, because 1 cannon might not kill them quickly enough, and they can maybe kill the gateway or something like that. But I'm no PvZ expert, so I'm not gonna make a specific call. But I'm gonna say just if you see lots of lings, or if you see gas at no layer by the time he has 100 gas, then you want to be thinking about that. Thing is, if it's Hydra all in, you're gonna need more. But what pros tend to do is get a second cannon for safety a bit later, even when they're blind, because you have to kind of respect the possibility. And you can add more, hopefully, when Hydras are coming. Unless Probe and Ling decided to coexist peacefully, I guess. Oh no, but there's a troublemaker. Well, I guess that Probe got a pretty good scout though. It saw 3 bases, it saw lair. I think that's all it really needs to see. In an ideal world, you'd want it to be alive and see more stuff, but it got a pretty good amount of intel. So I am criticizing Berrygoround for losing that probe, but I like that he's not afraid to send the second one. So I guess it's a pretty good deal if you're going to get that hatch block and you're ready to just send a second probe.
Yeah, and like just throwing off your opponent's game is huge especially at this level, and like just...
Yeah, I suppose. Although I'd have to imagine Zerg players get used to hatch block pretty quickly, because it happens in like every game. It's like a Stargate opening again. 3 hatch Spire coming up, but there's no second gas, so I think ElPinguino will be going for a more regular build. In fact, droning really hard right now. There's the second gas actually. It is quite early. No more hatcheries coming down either. Probably will see me listening again.
So the third hatch was at a mineral only.
Yes, but you hardly need 3 gas at this point in the game. You're not really going to have the economy to produce a list of 3 gas yet. Of course, going forward, you're going to need to take another one if you want to make like Mulus only. But you could just open with some Mulus then transition immediately. The only reason I'm suspecting Mulus is because he didn't add any more hatcheries. Okay, there's Hydra Den now. Maybe it will just be Scourge.
There's a Den.
Yeah, and there's a hatchery. Okay,
there's a 4th hatch.
Yeah. Good number of lings out right now, so any early zealot aggression will get shut down. But the wall looks pretty unbreakable right now.
So where are those links going, just to make sure that there's no third?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool move, because you never know when your opponent's doing some hidden base shenanigans. It can be devastating.
Yeah, and one of the things you see from even at the pro level a lot in situations where they aren't quite sure what's going on, you just fan lings out across the entire map.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, those Scourge just sail right past the Corsair because they're on rally point. Okay. Now, Berrygoround will run away. Looks like there will be no Overlord Massacre this time, just a single Overlord murder. And then he beats a hasty retreat.
And there's the first Hydras.
Oh, there's an Overlord in the main, by the way. Getting taken out to the point. Oh well, I guess it scattered to the very last. Oh, he's getting taken out for free. Nice micro by Berrygoround.
Very nice.
Oh, run, Drone. Run! Oh no, nice. So it looks like ElPinguino is going to gear up into some more Hydra play, but there's so many courses coming out. I guess he's done, but he's made 4, which is a considerable threat to Overlords. Is there a Templar Archives? There is not.
The lone Corsair flies directly into the Scourge.
Oh, I didn't see it. Where was it at the natural?
Oh no, it's at the main. The Scourge was just sitting there, and the Corsairs happened to take it right past the Scourge.
Oh,
the Scourge just automatically into it.
Oh, they're hunting for more Overlords though. Okay, not Scourge. Oh, I thought. Oh, here they come.
Yeah.
Takes out another one. You know, I don't know if it's really worth 2 Overlords for a Corsair. Maybe. Probably not. One Corsair plus damage on the others. I'm going to say it was not worth. So I'd say ElPinguino is defending alright here. Needs to make a few more Scourge, I think. We can see ElPinguino has...
3 Corsairs if you can, the one that just died on its own.
Yeah. But that wasn't required for the Overlords, though. That was just incidental. I think ElPinguino took this second gas too early, though. You can see how much is being banked up now. Oh no, loses another Corsair. Well, with all this gas banked up, maybe ElPinguino would be well served by transitioning into Muta now, because Corsair count has been very reduced, only 2 left. No Templar Archives right now, so there's really nothing Berrygoround could do if like 12 Mutalisks just showed up with a couple of Scourges back up.
So look at the timing of this. This is Zealots are going to complete just as the Zealots are hitting ElPinguino. It's very, very nice.
And plus 1 attack is done too.
But there's a lot of speed Hydras.
Yeah, that is quite a lot of Hydras. Oh, but they're ignoring. Okay.
The Zealots win this, right?
I think so. Yeah, because the Sim City here is not ideal. You know, semi-choke here. Oh, look at that damage one there. Actually, this looks pretty good for the Hydras right now. Because none of the Zealots can engage. Yeah, this is a great trade for Hydras, actually. So,
good job. Very good job. Running away.
Oh, but the Corsairs at the same time are going to work. I didn't see if they got an Overlord, but they're on the hunt. Oh, they found him. Oh my god. Are they going to kill him? Nope, they're just running right through. There's so many Overlords here.
They're going to get one and away.
Yeah, the Hydras are on their way. So be careful, don't want to lose the Corsairs anymore. Oh, okay, that was a bold move flying over there, but it worked out. Okay, manages to get out of all of them. I'm kind of amazed because I was thinking he would go north, but then he went south, like kind of through the Hydras. But hey, it worked.
So this is a really late Templar Archive again. So
extremely.
Berrygoround really likes the Zealot timing question.
Yeah, it seems so. A lot of gas banked up for both players here. Now Zealots feel pretty good. They're like easy to use. Compared to Templar, you know, it's very annoying to get all your Templar picked off all the time. It's so hard to keep them with those Zealots.
And they chain so well with the Corsairs.
That's true. Okay, Templar's on the way now. ElPinguino, like, has a decent drone count here, and he's making more. But there's so many Zealots coming across the board. I don't know if ElPinguino can hold this off. Well...
There's the ramp.
Yeah,
oh no. The Zealots are saying nope to the ramp.
I think they're waiting for the moment. I think he's trying to draw the Hydras away with these Corsairs and then come up this ramp, which looks like a really nice move. That is what he's doing. Because ElPinguino is going to be compelled to send some Hydras back. Well, ElPinguino did send like 12 Hydras, so now the space doesn't have as much to reinforce it.
Berrygoround is behind this.
Okay, the Hydras are sluggish, they're not moving yet. They need to get in there. Okay, now they're heading over. That's so many Zealots though. Looks like he's targeting one hatchery. I mean, is this even enough Hydras?
There's 7 Hydras over to the right.
GG, yeah. I think Berrygoround is doing too much damage there. ElPinguino calls it. Probably rightly so. Damn, so this is a 3-0 for Berrygoround. Very nicely done. Guess we can
very
say his units are the Zealot and the Corsair. That's what he used to win every game. Well, at least the Zealots anyway. Alright, so this round of 24 you say is not casted?
Yeah, there's one more match in the round of 24, we think.
Alright, Camodaz vs Shaggykiwi then?
Let's go.
Alright, I'll just mess my overlay real quick.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be able to cast the entirety of the upper bracket.
Nice. Alright, here we are on Silford at the 12 o'clock in the yellow. It's Shaggykiwi. At the bottom right in the purple, it's Camodaz. Another PvZ here. PvZ excitement all day. Well, I think we do have other matchups. Maybe. I'm not going to confirm that. So, starting on Silford this time, not on Polypoid. Well, you know, Protoss did manage to get a win on Polypoid, surprisingly. Although, you know, the Zerg was going for a pretty unorthodox strategy. I wonder what kind of strats Camodaz goes for here. See, for that matter, I wonder what Shaggykiwi gets up to, because, you know, it's very Zealot heavy Protoss strategy that we're just watching, and Shaggykiwi probably not going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, we're trying to remember Shaggykiwi from the round of the group stages, and we remember Shaggykiwi having a PvZ on Silphid, but we don't remember much about it.
I think I might have been casting it with you, but I'm not sure. We did cast a lot of PvZ that one time.
So is the probe intentionally dodging the Overlord, or is it just...
I think it might be clicked to the wrong location. Oh no, maybe it was intentional, but he's going to see it anyway. Like, I'm sure Zerg would have noticed that. Oh, this is a 10 hatch. Go, go, go. The probe is on the way.
Oh, yes. Camodaz might have been the Zerg who really liked 10 hatch ling all in, 10 hatch ling all ins.
It's not bad, but Protoss should see how early that hatch is and know something's up. You get your second cannon and you block with probes, it's pretty strong. Hard for Zerg to break, but we'll see. See if Shaggykiwi reacts.
Does Shaggykiwi know that 10 hatch means a ling all in?
We will see.
The only reason we know it is because we casted so many ZVZs with that.
Yes. Indeed. Okay, that cat's gonna go down. Oh, so you get speed right away with this too, dude.
So as soon as the Protoss sees that gas going down, Protoss should be casting down 2 cannons.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Because yeah, that's so early. Like, if Zerg is doing some kind of weird layer rush, you're not going to be feeling the economic cost of an extra cannon too badly anyway.
There's the next.
Well, I mean, the pool is later, so I don't know if that's necessarily a mistake. I think you can definitely get away with that Nexus. The question is, you can have enough minerals for the cannons on time. I suppose Zerg is only going to attack once they have speed here, though, because the lava advantage from the 10 hatch isn't going to kick in for a little while, so maybe the Nexus is the right move.
Well, we're going to find out right now how a cannon starting at the same time as a pull finishing
We're going to put it to the test, that's right. I'm pretty sure there's no way the Lynx can get here, because you got to think about how long the travel time is. That said, cannons are always like, I'm done. Okay, finally, because they take forever to warp in. It doesn't even send them. I think Camodaz is going to wait for speed here.
So I guess that the timing is that you don't need to actually start your cannon until the pull finishes.
This wall is not ideal, by the way. Gate below Forge is not tight. So, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking on the left of the gateway, Lynx could potentially come in here. Wait, is that pylon to Forge tight either? I don't actually know that one. I don't think it is. Like, are there 3 gaps here? This is looking dicey. And the first bunch of Lynx is coming. Only 2 probes out right now. Shaggykiwi needs to take this more seriously. Okay, a few more probes coming. I guess Shaggykiwi knows the timing precisely. Oh wait, no, that's a mineral transfer. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Shaggykiwi goes back to mining just as the Lynx are approaching.
No.
So much danger right now. Oh, the door is wide open. The Lynx are going to come right in. Go right on top of those cannons. Shaggykiwi not reacting. This might be a very short game here. Okay. 4 Lynx run into the main, and there's more Lynx coming out at the front.
Oh, this control is not great from Camodaz.
Yeah.
So Shaggykiwi will get away with only letting 3 Lynx in the main.
The problem is, though, the wall's weakened now. That first cannon goes down, so if Camodaz can do another wave and take out that other cannon, wow, the Lynx in the main got annihilated very quickly. Nicely done by Shaggykiwi. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe Shaggykiwi does stabilize here. Because not that many more Lynx came out. I think Camodaz's macro slipped a lot during that attack. A lot have been used now, though. Yeah, Camodaz doesn't really have many options. go. Oh, comes right in again. That cannon will fall. Now what is there to stop them? That's the thing, once the first cannon goes down, one more cannon to kill, and that's basically what defense is. Going to run right into the main here. And the problem is Maulings are coming to the front. So while you're trying to deal with these in the main, more are just going to come and destroy your wall here. Oh my gosh, so many probes going down. They don't last long, do they?
Oh, but they're attacking the Zealot in a great position for the Zealot, so...
Yeah, true. So they cleans that up, barely, but there's still wins at the natural and more coming. Oh, and only these probes aren't going to be able to defend this at all. GG. I think Shaggykiwi realizes it's all downhill from there.
Nicely done, Camodaz.
So here's the question: can you use that strategy again in this series, or do you have to say, okay, I've done my cheese. Now, now I have to do something less predictable?
We'll find out. Like, maybe you can just choose 3 times in a row and win.
Possibly.
Maybe your opponent chooses Polyploid to protect against a cheese.
If it's good enough for Boxer.
What did Boxer do on Polyploid?
Not on Polyploid. Long ago, he did 3 bunker rushes in a row. Like,
ah, that one.
Yeah. Just let me update the score here. Okay, in the bottom right, in the yellow, it's Shaggykiwi, currently up on game, and the top left in the purple is Camodaz. Yes, so Polyploid, well, given Zerg lost, I'm not surprised. Makes sense. For a whole moment I thought I didn't switch the overlay, but that's alright, I learned from my mistakes. Used to be like 60% of casts, I would forget that.
So it looks like the answer is that the gateway has to be above the forge.
Yes,
the gateway in any
right.
position next to the forge will let zealots through.
So, did the pylon touching the forge make a wall, or was that linked to get through that as well? Because I wasn't sure if that was another gap or not. I mean, he had enough gaps that he was doomed, I think.
There's a probe sneaking through there, so probes are bigger than...
Yeah, they certainly are. Yeah, I thought it was a weakness, I wasn't sure. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing 10 hatch this time. An Overlord is being built. It would be kind of crazy to do it twice in a row and on this map again.
But sometimes doing it twice in a row is what your opponent doesn't expect.
That's true. That is the mind games, right? They're going, oh, okay, he'll do something different now, and they're like, I'm not going to. Well, once again, we have this problem with the wall, I think, unless the gateway's going to be way out there. You really got to get that link tight wall with the forge below the gate, otherwise you're going to have a world of trouble. Where's this drone going? Is this a drone scout? I guess you have to on a big 4-player map like this. I mean, when I play Zerg, I always feel extremely poor, so a drone scout feels like a big ask. It's an imposition, you know? Oh, 2 cannons going down right away, even though Camodaz saw the pull timing here. Not sure what's going on with that. I'm quite surprised by this, because yeah, Shaggykiwi sees everything in Camodaz's base, but still gets 2 cannons right away. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Maybe expecting a little in later, trying to get these cannons earlier, but I don't know if that's the right move. Gateway before Nexus going down, interestingly. Is this going to be some kind of disguised one-base tech? Because if there's 2 cannons at the front, I don't see a scouting wing or drone getting in here. But he needs a gas, right, if he's going to be doing that.
Camodaz really scared Shaggykiwi.
Yeah. So even though it didn't win the game, I guess it was a good strategy to open the series with. Because yeah, I don't think Shaggykiwi is taking him.
Camodaz won the game. So won the game
and...
yeah,
no, you're right, you're right. For some reason I thought Shaggykiwi did. Quite right.
Like, look at this, there's 3 probes blocking against nothing.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be in Nexus, yeah. So I guess Shaggykiwi's just really behind now, because there's already a 3rd hatchery on the way. Gas on the way. Everything looking real normal for Camodaz, and Camodaz is just droning. I guess the one advantage here is you could potentially get a Zealot out and put pressure on sooner, but until it's not even making, because Shaggykiwi's supply blocked. Well, another scout probe going to come up here, and Shaggykiwi's probably going to be like, oh, I I should not have built 2 cannons in the gateway for my Nexus.
So we're looking it up, and it doesn't look like a pylon can be used anywhere for.
Yeah, that makes sense. They are the least wally buildings ever. Yeah, because what happens in TVP is Protoss comes and puts a pylon where you want to build your wall, and there's just nothing you can do. There's no way to make that a wall. Ooh, we have a Hydra unit coming up. Looks like there's going to be a 3-hatch Hydra. And you know, I mean, part of the problem with Shaggykiwi would be with this less economy, it'd be harder to afford all this cannon. Cybercore being built at the natural too, taking up some of that space that could be cannons, so I am quite worried for Shaggykiwi already. That said, it's a very long way for Hydralis to get across the map.
Ooh, probe.
Oh, but the Lings are on the ball. Denied. Nicely done by Camodaz. Nice.
Oh!
The baits. Very well done by Camodaz so far. So Shaggykiwi has no idea.
So Shaggykiwi gonna play super defensively. So Shaggykiwi's Templars and Corsairs are gonna be late.
Yeah, and like there's just gonna be less economy overall. Only 20 probes right now. Shaggykiwi really dropping the ball making those, although it might just be a result of not having a second Nexus to make that off. But I'm sure you should have more than 20 by now, even with 1 Nexus.
There's 983 for camo.
All these cannons are going to cost a lot of minerals, right? You're not going to have that many minerals.
984 going straight into Hydras.
Yeah, that's the move here. Okay, that first Corsair will come out before the bus starts though, so you can get that intel at least, but you've got to start warming in those cannons immediately. Shaggykiwi is taking a lot faster than we saw in the other series, so I believe there's a good chance Templar can come out here. Okay, that Overlord coming in to scout just at the last moment.
So is Shaggykiwi going to snipe the Overlord or run over to scout?
The best move is to run over to scout, because you know this Overlord's right here. There's no way to, you know, for it to get away, really. You're just going to kill it. I mean, this is exactly why you want to send your first Corsair to scout, because you need to see if it's a Hydra bus coming. That's your means of scouting. And, like, this Overlord will
Brilliant
never
move by
escape.
Camo.
Sorry, what's that?
Brilliant move by Camo to just save a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's right. A bait.
And look at that, Hydra range is going to be done before the Corsair sees it.
Oh, and the Corsair sees him now, but there's not much time. Only 2 cannons here. Immediately walks another one in. Gonna need more than 1 more though. 2 cannons up already does help. Okay, gonna jump forward and snipe these cannons. 1 goes down, the other one is vulnerable. Probe's not being pulled, that cannon goes down. Is that it? Is this the game?
Probably it.
Okay, bunch more Hydras coming forward here, and yeah, there's no cannons done.
These cannons finish.
Yeah, they will never finish in front of Hydras like that. Even Cancer's never done. Oh my gosh, no, I don't think there's anything shaky we can do.
Moving to the forge is a great move.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a rare game where Protoss builds cannons on the high ground and survives. But yeah, that's a great move. I think Shaggykiwi is just dead here. DT's coming out, but I think the damage is almost done. Oh, he's going to come in here and kill the probes anyway. Like, a DT will take time to kill these Hydras. Oh, nice probe drill. Well, probe drill, I guess. But
Puts the probe exactly what the Hydras want them.
That's true, easier to shoot. Unlike SCVs, probes can be caught quite quickly by Hydras. So yeah, they're doing so much damage already. The DT is out, but I don't think it really matters. More Hydras just streaming across the map. Trying to make another forge there. There's like 7 Hydras not even taking part in this attack.
Oh, the Corsairs can be sniped. No.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that is, I guess, like Shaggykiwi's one saving grace. That if he can kill a whole bunch of Overlords somehow, then maybe have a shot. But there's already Hydras at home. And then another wave of Hydras coming into attack here. Move DTs at their back. They don't really care. They just want to get those probes. Oh, the second forge. Okay, it's a probe.
Actually, yeah, every probe kill is worth so much right now, so just sacrificing these is a great move.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, 10 probes remaining. Okay, running up into the main now. Are there any probes there? There are a few. 3 DTs out, just trying to stop this so hard. Oh, okay, looks like they will clean it up here. Bit slack on Camodaz, not marking those. Okay, no, they will get in here. And then take out another probe. Oh, can you get one more? Can he get one more? Oh, he does.
Gets it.
And more Hydras continue to come at the front. There's still no cannons there. The Corsairs are idle. Oh, Overlord speed is on the way, so there's a timer on how long these DTs can hold this off.
Hydras don't know it, but Hydras just swipe in here and kill off more drones.
They could. Okay, finally a cannon being built. But I don't know if Shaggykiwi can get enough money for enough cannons by the time Overlord speed is done. Oh, here's an Overlord. DTs need to pull back. Oh, nice pullback there. Only loses one. It's good reaction speed. But this is just the creeping doom of this Overlord. As soon as it arrives, there's nothing left here. He's going out again. The Forge dies again. Oh, nice move denying these cannons. These DTs tried their goddamn best. Oh, the Corsairs even trying to take out that Overlord, but there's just no way. That was a brave attempt by those Corsairs. I think it was the right move to try and sacrifice them, but it just didn't work out. And there you go, the last DT is going to fall here. GG. Camodaz takes it again. It's just a game 3. Alright, in the top left here, on Overwatch, we have Camodaz in the purple, currently up 2 games in this best of 5. In the bottom right in the yellow, it's Shaggykiwi. Currently down 2 games. So Shaggykiwi can only lose one.
So if you're Shaggykiwi going into this game, what are you thinking about?
Overwatch? Friggin' proxy. Oh. Like, it's a great map for proxy. 2-gate proxy at like the 9 o'clock here.
It's a very common thing that we've seen in the RSL this season. That when players just feel completely outmatched, they'll just go for a quick cheese in a game. They'll choose Overwatch, the 2-player map, as a 2-player map, and just cheese.
Well, I might be wrong about this, but I believe the winner of RSL 2 only did proxy 2-game. So yeah, it's definitely an RSL special. I can't remember if it was a winner or just a finalist, but yeah, there was one player who was like, okay, that's what I'm doing.
And that's why the other players should study their opponents.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. Camodaz not doing early hatch again. But it's pylon in base. Look at that. So Shaggykiwi, you bring out something special for Overwatch. I like it.
So we saw an 11-13 earlier, and with a road ball. But let's see.
Yeah.
So we haven't.
Shaggykiwi knows the same strat. Honestly, I don't like it as much in Overwatch because I feel like the natural kind of layout doesn't favor it as much as on Sylphid.
But that was a 9-gate. This is 9-10.
Oh my gosh! All right. Oh. I mean, I have to question though, would this not have been better as a proxy because it's so far to get the Zealots all the way to the Zerg base. If the Zerg goes 9-pull in your proxy, you're in a terrible spot because they can usually counter. But when it's an overpull build, I feel like it would have been better. Well, we'll see.
Has Shaggykiwi practiced the timing for proxies?
Well, I assume you wouldn't be so bold just to put a pylon in your base if you weren't prepared for this. That drone scout coming across though is going to be pivotal here, because yeah, the Overlord's not going to arrive for a long time. So
everybody knows how to 2-gate in base, but learning how to proxy requires very specific knowledge of what timing to send your probe out and where to build it.
Oh, that ramp is so wide. But is that probe really blocked, or did he just not want to try it? That drone is so big if it blocks that. Okay, so Camodaz sees it. It's very good for Camodaz that he sent the drone scout. He can just rely on the Overlord. Okay, it turns out one drone blocks it. That's kind of amazing. Oh, but it moved. What a shame. Oh, it was in the perfect position too.
and that sees
Well,
everything early gas.
And there's not that much to see though, because you're going 2 gates, so you know he's going to be taking gas. So I don't know if the block was super worth it.
Does Camo know that it's 2 gate yet?
Yes, he does. He sent a drone scout and saw it.
Okay.
In fact, that drone is returning right now. The hero. You see Camodaz just making lings only right now, preparing for the inevitable attack. Although, this is a 1-base tech build. Shaggy is not going across the map. He's getting his cyber already. Oh my gosh. Could this be Reaver?
We're a bit surprised at that, considering how early the gates were.
You know, Camodaz kind of playing into his hands too, because he's getting a sunken, he's making only lings. If like he's not, he doesn't have any economy by the time like say a Reaver comes out, then he's gonna be in a tough spot. Okay, Zealots are gonna leave the base here.
Orange too.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy.
Like, there's no way the Zealots do anything. The Sunken's gonna be done.
I suppose, yeah. Yeah, there's heaps of links too. And link speed, oh, link speed never started, I don't think actually. That's quite unfortunate. Well, the lings are leaving though. 5 Zealots can definitely take out a Sunken, no questions asked. But lings aren't too far away. They can come back in for a surround, which will be lethal to these Zealots. Uh-oh. This looks very worrying for Shaggykiwi now. And the trap is sprung. Here they come. Very nice by Camodaz, waiting till all the lings are ready, then going in. I don't think any Zealots are going home to tell the tale of this battle.
Camo has these tactics down so well.
Yeah. But what is going on at home? We don't see a robo yet. So I am intrigued what's going on here. No tech building at all. Speed finally on the way. Camodaz continuing just to make only lings though. We still don't see any tech, any drones. Whereas Shaggykiwi is actually prepared for Mutalisk, it looks like, for that cannon in the main. Although, to be honest, one cannon wouldn't really help you that much. Oh my gosh, Link's getting right in here.
Oh, the Zealot walking out a bit.
Oh, you know, maybe these cannons are just to stop these lings. Maybe that's the idea. Because they are well positioned for that.
Ooh, and these lings are just... Yeah, the cannons are doing a great job there.
There's so many more Zerglings coming though. Can't be losing these Zealots. Needs those. Yeah,
Camo is just lings.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go. First cannon gonna fall, I'm pretty sure.
We don't think Camo knew about the second cannon.
Yeah. That was a lot of links for just the cannon, I suppose, when there's nothing else back. But there's more links coming. And yet, Shaggykiwi needs to stop sending Zealots out there because they just keep getting more links as they move around. And he's gonna lose another one. Both of them. Oh no.
Look at how well that back cannon covers the mineral line.
Yeah, that is a great position. But it doesn't cover all these other buildings. And with more lings continuing to be rallied here, this is very dicey. The Dragoon range being
It doesn't cover the next
one. But I don't think the Dragoon range is going to help you. Okay, well the cannon is being rebuilt, but I don't think it's going to be in time to save this gate. I don't really see this gate surviving. Oh, but he runs in to try and cancel the cannons. Well, he gets that one. The other one is covered just barely. Well, the gate might survive now, but there's more lings that can come in. Camodaz needs to use them.
There's a lair.
Oh, is there? Ooh, okay. Missing up a bit now. But there's only 8 drones, so this is going to be basically like one hatch muta. Is what it's going to be like. 8 drones. That's a crazy low economy. And you know, I feel like yeah, Camodaz I don't think has been aggressive enough for these lings, because if you don't make something happen here with 8 drones, like you are in a terrible position.
And Shaggykiwi is just building another cannon, so Shaggykiwi is actually doing a great job defending against this.
Oh my gosh, this Dragoon though. Shaggykiwi needs to keep his units near the cannons so he has more of them. Okay, Dragoon's one of them will be on a retreat. Looks like one of them will get taken out. There's so many Zerglings. Oh, miss micro by Camodaz.
Oh wow, they're even hitting the back cannon now.
He took all his lings and right clicked them. Oh, he's going to take that back cannon out now though. Only one cannon left for Shaggykiwi to defend here. Another Goon pops out.
This looks killable. Especially with more lings coming.
Oh my gosh, that cannon's gonna fall.
Wow.
And you know, just Dragoons are terrible by Zerglings.
We think Camodaz has done it, 3-0.
Well, there are still probes. There are still probes. Probes are not bad. And look at that, he can defend that Goon alright. You gotta remember, Camodaz's economy is complete garbage, so it's not enough to do damage here. He has to kill him. Wow, that was a really nice mineral walk there to keep that Dragoon alive. Because I thought it was going to die for sure. Okay, is he going to rebuild the cannons? Because he really needs to. Okay, there's one at the back. Overlord speed coming up. Not really sure what the plan is with that. Dragoon. Looks like Camodaz is going to build up for another wave of lings. This might be the deadly wave of lings. But Shaggykiwi trying to go to the ramp. Oh, that was probably a mistake. He's going to get in here. Can they surround any goons? Oh, they killed one. That was the initial one, right?
Are they going to get the back cannon?
Yeah, these goons just don't stand up for long. Even in such a good position, they're just so easy for those lings to kill. Ah, but Camodaz is microing this again. Yeah, he keeps selecting all of them and targeting one thing when some of them are happily hitting this back cannon. So, I mean, Shaggykiwi holds again. It's a very tenuous position here right now. More lings coming in. I mean, I think that's enough lings for 2 goons, but they do retreat. That probe in the perfect spot to do some damage as they pass by. Oh yeah, it's just so hard for lings to get in there through that, like, probe gauntlet.
This is so close.
Well, I don't know, the way it's going, I feel like, Shaggykiwi is eventually going to stabilize, but Camodaz doesn't really have anything else. Okay, finally making some drones here. I don't know if there's time for that now. And the thing is, Camodaz couldn't have just gone Mutalisk here with the Dragoons, because he has such a low economy, he's going to have like 4 Mutalisks or something, and, you know, Dragoons are pretty bad against Mutalisks, but you have like 2 goons, 2 cannons, is probably enough. Finally a Citadel coming up. Those lings are repulsed easily. Oh. It's a dangerous game here, but I think Shaggykiwi is paying enough attention he can just kite, and yeah, there's not enough lings now. So now Camodaz has to go on the defensive here. Not sure what he's going to be able to do. Well, you know, on the bright side, Overlord speed is complete. Macro hatchery coming up. I guess, even though the drone cannon is low, Shaggykiwi is still on 1 base, so if Camodaz can drone up, and then maybe come up with Hydras, maybe this natural can be denied. Templar Archive's on the way. DTs aren't as much of a threat as they might seem, because Overlord speed is done here. But you get a couple Templars with Storm, suddenly the whole game changes.
Oh, there's Shaggykiwi trying to take the natural.
Oh, I don't think he's going to kill that. I think this is a big misplay. A lot of links going down.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, those are the only units Camodaz had. Oh dear.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, Shaggykiwi could be pushing across the map pretty soon, I think. Although he's not building any units right now. Maybe waiting to build a bunch of Templars, not sure. Honestly, an Archon would be amazing against this many lings. Yeah, I love this Sim City thing, pylons. That just makes it so much harder for lings to get in there. And see how the goons are in the choked up location. That's pretty smart.
Third hatch for... the 4th hatch for Camodaz. Camodaz is really powering up.
How many drones do you need for 4 hatch Hydra production? I really don't know. Probably some obscenely low amount.
That lone Hydra is standing guard, scaring away the Dragoons.
He's projecting his menace across the map. Okay, Camodaz has a pretty good number of drones now, but this attack is going to be coming out with maximum force, so I don't know if any more drones can be made here. I think this will be all Hydras.
But 5 Dragoons and Archon, is that enough to bust 2 Junkins?
Absolutely it is on its own. Like, if it's just 2 Sunkens, no problem. Archons have a lot of health, don't forget. And they do a lot of damage.
Camodaz has full vision of everything, so Camodaz will be able to start pumping out Hydras as soon as the attack starts.
But how many Hydras can you get if all your lava are being used up? Now, I think he's going to make Hydras here, he's just making some Overlords. Yeah, there you go. Okay, maybe. I think Camodaz will some Overlords. Yeah, I think you're right, that Camodaz will be alright. I wonder if Shaggykiwi even intends to attack. Robo coming up here. Is he going to go for Storm Drops here? Or expecting Lycans?
Camodaz is doing great job of transitioning to a macro game.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm surprised that he managed it. I thought it was like you're so doomed with 8 drones, but it seems not.
Shaggykiwi doesn't know that there's Hydras. Shaggykiwi has made 2 more Archons.
Yeah, in fact, Shaggykiwi has no scouting at all. So, as far as he knows, he could just be building up like 100 links for the next all-in. Well, I assume these Hydras are going to have a poke in and see what's up. I mean, if there's too many Hydras, only Dragoons don't fare that well. You really need Storms. And the Archons in particular are not useful against this. You know what, maybe Shaggykiwi was trying to cover his bases in case we lose some of the game. That's why he missed on the Archons. So he's making another one. Gosh. Well, first upgrades of the game are currently coming out. Looks like Zerg's +1 missile will finish first. Alright, on the Archons. It's like Shaggykiwi saying now is the time. Or not.
Hydra range just finished, so here's the attack.
Oh, it was range. I thought it was +1 missile. My bad. Oh, well,
Camodaz is on top of things.
But that's not enough Hydras. He does need to run. Like those are Archons will melt that many Hydras. Okay, up on the ramp here though. Just destroy maybe. Nice spread. One goes down here instantly. The Goons are doing almost nothing from the back here. Oh my gosh. Those Hydras destroyed those Archons. That's all of Shaggykiwi's gas investments. Looks really bad for Shaggykiwi now. Oh my gosh.
It just has 3 Goons and Templar on the way.
How can he stop these Hydras? There's just too many Hydras here. Like, I don't see what he can do against this. 2 cannons isn't really going to do it, I think. Oh,
we can do it. Shaggykiwi holds. Barely,
yeah,
but
you're right. He does too. I guess Goons are better than I give them credit for. Barely, though. Alright, getting Storm now, realizing that Archons are not the go-to. I can't believe how quickly they got built out. It's a great move by Camodaz on the high ground.
We'd like to see Camodaz trying to take a 3rd now.
Yeah, that'd be a good move. Yeah, Day9's wisdom is, anytime you defend an attack, just take it up a base. More Hydras being pumped out here. Lurker aspect is on the way at last, but there's a Berrygoround observatory already, so I don't anticipate that having a big impact. Okay, more Hydras coming in here. That's a good number of Goons though. Oh, not good enough.
We finally have Zealots.
Oh wow. First Zealots in like 15 minutes. Well, okay, maybe like 12 minutes. Storms are available now, so he has 1 Templar with 1 Storm and a few more in the main can have energy soon. So against this small Hydra force, I think he's fine for now. I don't know if Camo's planning to do like a big attack with Lurker or to set up a contain here. Either way, I think Shaggykiwi is going to be able to assert himself on the map here though, and Camo needs to be careful. The longer you go 2 base versus 2 base, the better it's going to be for Protoss. Like you said, Camo should really be looking at a 3rd here.
Camo's taking the weirdest 3rd on the map, but a 3rd.
Oh yeah, God. Alright, Shaggy coming out here. Look at everyone here. Not the best Storm. Just intimidating those Hydras. Yeah, that's a better Storm.
Still, like,
oh yeah, the Zealots are way less useful than they're in place. But with the Goons in the back, it's kind of alright, because they can just tank the Goons. Oh, those Hydras getting sorted. Well, they weren't the best Storms, but they were adequate for the purpose, and those Hydras got cleaned up pretty well. So now Camo's in big trouble. There's really not that much out. How are you going to defend this 3rd? Lurker aspect is done though, so if you can get a bunch of Lurkers morphed before this army can get across the map, he's got a shot. But he's not morphing any right now.
It's Observer.
Yes. But even
we don't
an
think
Observer... The thing is though, even with an Observer, if it's a well spread Lurker field with like Hydras backing it up, it can be quite hard for the Protoss to engage. Especially when you don't have Storms, because all his Templars are dead. Or more.
5 Lurkers in the way.
Well, you know, this 3rd could be so crazy it just might work. If Shaggy doesn't find it, because why would you look there, right? Why would Zerg take that one? This might be genius. Oh, looks like he's going to loop back.
And there it's found.
Oh, okay, that's a big deal. I'm not sure what Camodaz can do now. He has to come and try and fight, because 2 base for 2 base, he's never going to win this game, so he's coming across this ramp. Huge number of lurkers, going to burrow right into this Protoss army. Oh, a bit too ambitious, I think. Only 2 left. Oh, nice storm. Oh my god. That was a great storm. Check out all these Royal Tigers as they're trying to mess up the ramp.
And behind all of this, Shaggykiwi is taking the third, so...
Nice, that's a great move.
They're gonna go and try and kill the Zerg. Just gonna deny the Zerg's third.
Yeah, that's all he has to do to win, right? Because even on even bases, Protoss wins, but if it's 1 base ahead for Protoss, that's way too good. Oh, a bunch of Zealots coming up here. I don't know if they're doing a fight through that choke. There's still a lurker there. Alright, Protoss is at +2 weapons, by the way. Zerg has no upgrades whatsoever. So that's pretty big.
It's been probably 5 minutes since Zerg made a drone at all.
Yeah. Okay, Zerg can come down here.
Really cool attack on the third. It might.
If that denies it, that would be pretty great. I need to be careful that I get picked off. Hydra's coming for them.
Oh, the Hydras are running.
Yeah, I was looking at the north attack instead of the third. Too much going on at once.
And that's it. The timing window is done. Oh, it's over.
Well, kind of see the one-time warping. Yeah, I suppose you're right. That is a shame. Taking that out would have been pretty huge. Especially now that Shay's name is mined out. That's like the mono vein Zerg has here. They won't mine out for a long time. Okay, if I go down here, that lurker doing huge damage, but there is only 1 lurker at the end of the day. It can only do so much. Block the bridge. Oh, he doesn't block the bridge. Now this Protoss army is going to come in here. They're angry. They've been harassed by Zerg to slow down. Now they're here for revenge. But the counter attack, is that enough cannons? Maybe it isn't. Is that one? I'm going to run past into the main, but Zealots are out. Templar. Oh my gosh, it's all Templar. Oh, that was the worst unit seen popping out just now as his time was speaking. So this is buying Camodaz some more time, but I gotta wonder time for what? Like what is Camodaz gonna do with the time he's bought for himself?
Look at how well Shaggykiwi is spreading out units across the map, just spreading for third.
I don't know about this engagement at the natural though. It's probably not gonna work out in Protoss favor. Oh, nice block with those Hydras. Moved them forward just that tiny bit. I think Camodaz just needs to morph more lurkers. It's got so much gas.
We would absolutely love to see a storm drop right now.
Oh, that'd be brutal. Yeah, because there's been no other drones. Rebuilding.
It's a great way to when you're starving out your opponent.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, 10 lurkers morphing. I guess I got my wish, but maybe I should have been careful what I wished for. That's a lot of lurkers.
Against lurkers, it is up to the Protoss to try and control it.
Yeah, if the Zerg spreads them. Which I've certainly seen Zerg not spreading them. It could be brutal. Okay, 4th base even coming up Shaggykiwi. Shaggykiwi knows what's required to win your Brood War. Just gotta keep expanding, keep macroing, and you will eventually overwhelm your opponent. I mean, look at the production tab. We see Camodaz not really up to much, just on his 2 bases, but Shaggykiwi making like 8 things. I'm not sure if Plasma Shields is the best upgrade here. Oh my god, the Observers! Oh! Loses 3 out of 4 Observers there. That's pretty bad. Especially with all these lurkers just being morphed. Here they come.
No more observers queued up.
Well, if he doesn't lose this one remaining one, he would be alright, but can he keep it alive? I can't believe this game started with 2 getting in base.
2 getting base with a massive ling all in.
Yeah, alright, here we go. So they're coming in here. But there's storms available and there's lurkers going to be clumped. Burrow! Oh my gosh, burrowing right into that Protoss army. But a lot of them getting taken out instantly. Oh, is the Observer down? Oh my god, the Observer's down! I can't believe it! These lurkers are actually going to crush this army! Wow. Amazing. Needs to move forward and take out that cannon though if he wants to take out the space. Because what's this detection there? Wow, what a move by Camodaz, knowing there's only one Observer there. Against all odds, winning that fight.
But still Shaggykiwi taking another 4th.
Yeah, true. I mean, at the end of the day, Shaggykiwi just has so much overwhelming economy here. All these lurkers into my Force Power, I guess that'll work. Now, where are the observers? Finally one being made. Huge damage being done. No,
Storm. Storm.
Yeah. Oh, that's a miss.
Ooh.
That's better.
That's not.
Oh my god, okay, yeah. That took out quite a few. The real story here is Camodaz still doesn't have a third on the way.
And mined out at the main.
Yeah, it's getting dire. That might just be the last big attack we see. I don't think Camodaz really have the resources for another big one. The natural only has a little bit left, really. Yeah, and another Nexus in the bottom left getting finished. It was a great move by Shaggykiwi, just keep expanding somewhere else because he knows he has the money. I'm really impressed by Shaggykiwi this game, being able to just keep macroing up more and more.
We have Overlord sight range incoming.
Okay, Protoss has +2 attack, +1 shields, whereas Zerg has no upgrades, so this is going to look a bit dicey. Yeah, that Overlord's high range. I mean, is this a legitimate use or a mistake? I don't think I've ever seen it used on purpose.
Okay, so there is Observer Speed is done, which is great.
Oh, that's useful. Okay, so I'm trying to take that mirror only third again. I wonder if Camodaz maybe isn't that familiar with this map. I'm not sure if he's aware of the 12 o'clock, maybe. I have to wonder, because I'm surprised he's trying to take the mirror only again.
There's a Zealot at which has been wandering, patrolling between 12 and 1.
True, but it wouldn't be that hard for Camodaz to kill it if that was what was deterring him. Oh, look at this lurker. Look at this lurker. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, big fight coming over left here though. Shaggykiwi trying to move up to take out that lurker. But it's doing the damage, not a lot of probes. At the same time though, the Zerg army is not really big enough to contest the Protoss. 8 probe kills on that lurker. I mean, Camodaz really does not want to go down without a fight here. He's really trying his hardest to stay in this game. But I think it's just not enough. It's like still 50 probes for Shaggykiwi after losing these 8 compared to the 20 drones at Camodaz. You can see these armies, there's just such a difference in size. And yeah, these upgrades are just huge for Shaggykiwi. Oh, it looks like Shaggykiwi even going to take another base as well. I mean, at some point I've got to start saying you need a few more probes here. Even though they just get murdered, I suppose.
Yeah, at some point we think that Shaggykiwi should just go for an attack, or really a storm drop.
Yeah, I think he's just going to wait till it's max. Oh, the probe behind the middle line again, though. Oh my god. Brutal damage. That
he sees it now?
Yeah, it has 14 probe kills. But that's Protoss' trigger to wipe the rest of this army. I think with that, yes, Camodaz GG's. Wow, a hard-fought game, that's for sure. Hard-fought game indeed. So, Shaggykiwi has started the comeback.
Camo showing real tenacity, just fighting until the end, no matter what happens.
Absolutely. Alright, that's the first game 4 we're going to see. Will there be a game 5?
We're in circuit breakers.
Yeah.
They might be going for the entire map full.
Maybe they are. Does that include bonus fighting spirit? Alright, in the bottom left here, in the purple, we have Camodaz. Currently up 2-1 in the series. Top right, we have Shaggykiwi in yellow. Can he do the comeback? Can he do the reverse sweep? We've seen it once in RSL. Well, that was in the lower bracket, to be fair. But I'd like to see it in the upper bracket. That'd be cool.
A reverse sweep would be wonderful. Especially with a close game 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how can a game be closer than that game just now? I guess it wasn't that close. It was hard fought, but it wasn't necessarily close. It did seem like Shaggykiwi was almost going to fall for a bit there. Like, with those lings, it was so close to breaking. I think what was key was Shaggykiwi had like that spot near the gas where he kept sending his units and the probes could very easily back them up there. It was hard for the links to get in there.
Yeah, that cannon position was great.
Okay, not going to build the gates in base, by the way. Maybe Shaggy's concept of that was not necessarily to pressure the Zerg, just to like throw it off a normal game and confuse his opponent, because he seemed comfortable enough playing that very weird game where Protoss is setting up all their tech on one base. Ah, the forge above the gate once again though. Oh, I don't like it.
Memorizing these walls is super important. It's something you just do once and then you have it, and then you're gonna have it in your memory for the next 50 years.
Whether you know the exact wall for this position or not, you need to know that the forge always needs to be below the gate. That's a very key thing here. Because the more gaps you have to leave, the harder it's going to be for you. Looks like we'll be in Nexus right away here. Smartly, Shaggykiwi scattered south first because the rush distance is actually shorter there. He's going to go for a cannon anyway. I guess not knowing what's in the top left, it was 9 pull the top left, which would be very silly if you for a Nexus hit.
So there's 2 cannons again.
Oh, okay.
Shaggykiwi playing super safe again.
Well, that doesn't bode well. Yeah, and again, like, Shaggykiwi has scouted Zerg. Like, he knows he doesn't need this. When you just see overpull, you don't need 2 cannons right away. At all. Like, if Zerg makes 6 lings, you just block with a few probes. It should be good. Zerg is only making 4, in fact. So, yeah, I'm a bit worried. The gateway before the Nexus again, though. This is very weird to me. Maybe this is just how Shaggykiwi opens, but I don't like it. I think the standard build is superior then. This drone has to watch itself. Oh no, it's so dead. I thought it might make it out, but it did not.
You're the drone trying to make friends with cannons, and cannons just aren't up for it.
Yeah. Okay, third base going down for Camodaz. So this is looking a lot like game 2. Game 2 went pretty decisively in Camodaz's favour, so I'm worried for Shaggykiwi. He can't lose a game. Like, if he loses one, the match is over.
Okay, we have one for you. Gateway on bottom, Zerg's got him.
Nice. That's pretty good. When I was watching your stream yesterday, I thought to myself there's a rhyme I have to come up with, but I forgot what it was. Something about mech versus Zerg, but I really don't remember. Alright, what about like Gateway on top? Like, is good. Can you give me a rhyme for that? Gate up top, lings have to stop. What do you think?
That is good. That is very
But, Den before lair, Protoss beware, it's 3-hatch Hydra. Again, this is game 2 on repeat. We'll see if Shaggykiwi learns through his mistakes and sends that scattered Corsair. I will say the Cyber Core is not blocking the natural at this point, and this natural for Protoss is way better because there's so much more space for cannons. So it might be easier to defend. But so far it's fitting the pattern of the second game precisely.
So let's see how many drones we're going to end up with. We have 9.
I think quite a few. Still making drones even as Hydra Speed is researching. So is this just going to be like the fake Hydra bus where you just snipe the forge or whatever?
973 is the economical one, isn't it?
Yeah.
When do you start shooting Hydras with the 973?
I have no idea. I know very little about that build, I'm afraid, even though I know it's like in vogue right now.
Because right now we're at 97. Okay, there it is. We're at 973.
Okay, I guess that's what's going on here. So yeah, you don't kill the Protoss unless you have an opportunity here. You just go for the 4th hatch. Let's see.
Yeah,
this no tech building, by the way. Another gate coming up. It says to me he wants to go for Dragoons here. And we did see that one ASL game where that apparently is a thing that works as Hydra Bust against all expectations. Third cannon coming up here blind. I wonder how Shaggykiwi knows. Obviously has his suspicions. Making another cannon in front, although I don't know if that's going to do much good.
There's no Corsair.
There's the Citadel now. I'm questioning that second gate then if you want to go for Citadel. That is a bit odd. But
there's no Stargate.
No, there is not. That's alright, of course they aren't going to help you aside as much anyway.
That's a forward cannon.
Yes, it is a bit odd, isn't it? I don't think it's going to last very long. I think that one's just going to get killed quite quickly.
So it looks like 9-7, based on how Camodaz handled it. 9-7-3 means that you start building your Hydras right after Hydra speed finishes, so that the Hydra get there as Hydra range finishes.
But I am worried that Camodaz is becoming too committed to this. Now, there's only 4 cannons up so far. I think Shaggy's going to need more, but the defenses seem reasonable. And Camodaz is not transitioning to that 4th base, or more drones rather. So I feel like he's going to have to bust here. But that said, Shaggykiwi is not going to have Storm for a very long time. Oh, okay, I'm just getting started here.
Forward cannon did a lot.
It did, but only at the expense of the Zealots. You can see now it's isolated. It gets picked off very easily. Okay, I'm just coming forward here again. The Zealot needs to get in the mix. Okay, there he goes. Get ready. Looks like Shaggykiwi in a bit of trouble, and there's a lot more Hydras coming. Ling's even held in reserve. Uh-oh. Suddenly, only one cannon is able to hit these Hydras. Needs to build another one immediately. Okay, there it goes. They just take so long to build. Oh my god.
Zealot legs, 80%.
Oh, it's not a matter of the legs, it's a matter of how much HP they have left though. These Lings getting in, they're going to take out that cannon instantly. Uh-oh, I think Camodaz is going to bust him here. I don't think there's anything the probes can do. The last cannon falls. Now the probes fighting.
Hydra streaming across the map.
Yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't say it was a bad move to commit so much to this, but it looks like he committed enough. And we'll take Shaggykiwi out here, I think, in 3-0. No, I think so. Maybe I'm calling it too early, but I just don't see what Shaggykiwi can do from here.
14 probes.
Yeah, because even if you have Speed Zealots coming out, there's just going to be enough Hydras here, I think, to take them out. Like, here they come. Even the Hydras surrounding the Zealots, that's not what you want to see. Suddenly targets the gas for a minute, changes his mind. And yeah, now he's just fighting probes.
11.
Yeah, it's like a countdown timer when it reaches 0, probes leave the game. GG. Alright, Camodaz takes it 3-1. Nice series there.
And that's the entire round of 24.
Nice. Okay, so tell me, you have half an hour left, right?
Yes, we have half an hour left.
Well, we might have time for a Zerg vs Zerg series. Let me just check how long it is. Well, it's longer than I thought, actually. So I think we might call it here, actually, because I don't want to, hold you back if you got to go. So we'll just leave it at those couple series for today, and hopefully catch up with some more later. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. That's it for today.
Thank you so much.